All right, Coach. Well, first of all, I think that we saw some balance tonight. And I think we've all been kind of waiting to see that. We've seen it in flashes, but tonight, like, on full display.
The offense was unbelievable tonight. Coach Nate Petrino puts them in such a good position to be successful. The whole offensive staff was absolutely dialed all week. They had a great plan. And then it's up to the players to go execute. From the offensive line to the quarterback, running backs, wide receivers, they all excelled when they needed to. And it was really, really good, like you said, to see some balance and some really good runs.
Yeah, throughout the year you kind of saw flashes of a great running game. You know, it kind of up and down, but tonight it was just against a team that's kind of traditionally known for being tough up front.
Yeah.
So were you kind of just waiting for that night to happen where you see something like this?
Yeah, we were. You guys probably thought I was crazy, all right, thinking about we're going to get it going, but we did. They believed in it all week. They were talking about it all week, about how we were going to ground and pound, get the run game going to open up some longer shots, and they did just that.
Yeah, I was talking to Darian. Obviously you got stops when you needed them there at the end, but he seemed pretty disappointed in how defense did, and I'm sure, as a defensive guy yourself, you probably weren't too excited to see 42 up there. But just talk about what you kind of saw just as a D coordinator.
Yeah, what Darian just showed was winning culture. When you win and you expect to win, then you go back to how we played. We got a lot of things to clean up on defense. Struggled early. You got to stop the run and make sure that they're not getting chunk yardage on the ground. Their yards per play was more than we would like. But again, find a way to win. We won at the Unidome, which is traditionally a super hard place to play. Proud of this football team. Proud of their fight. They got a bunch of resolve, and can't wait to get back to next week.
And then Jacob, obviously it was Jacob. Hit 10 different receivers tonight. But what stands out to me about him is that he reluctantly slides. Like, he's just a tough kid, it looks like. And then I think I saw him one time he was a lead blocking down on a run play. As a coach, when you see Jacob doing that kind of stuff, what kind of goes through your head?
There's no stopping Jacob Clark. He's going to do what he has to do to win the game, whether that's hand the ball off 50 times, throw the ball 50 times, get hit, lead block. He's the ultimate team guy. That's why he's got a C on his chest. And again, he leads the culture on that offense in regards to staying poised and understanding what we need to do to go finish the game. And he is just extremely impressive.
And then, 6-game win streak, first time since 1990. I think you mentioned you were 1 year old. It's history's fun like that. So just talk about being part of that right now as the ball's rolling.
Yeah, I'm proud to lead the way for new eras of Bears football. Obviously, you go in that locker room, things are changing. Everything around campus is changing. It's getting bigger and better. And it's just, we're trying to make sure we do everything the right way to finish strong in the Valley. We have a ton of respect for this conference. We have a ton of respect for all the teams. You have to show up consistently every single week to get it done, and we're going to stay on the road.
And kind of a different point, there seems to be like a perception that you guys were able to get all these studs all of a sudden because that you made the FBS jump like within this past few months. But I think you look at the roster, you see guys been there for a while. What do you guys have to say to that when people say that, oh, I think they're getting guys now because they're FBS on the way there?
I'm not really sure where that narrative came from. Like we talked about, check the roster. The guys that are contributing and doing a great job this year are guys that started here or transferred in a few years ago that have been developed here and retained. Because that's what we believe in. Develop, retain guys, make sure they understand our culture, and we're able to wrap our arms around them, love on them, and make sure they understand that there's no better place than Missouri State.
And then when you saw that onside kick, it looked pretty perfect there for a second. What was going through your brain?
Unbelievable. It was such a good kick. And Coach Farley, his winning record is what it is for a reason. They're such a well-coached football team. They played hard, and they're 2-5. They had every reason not to play hard, and they gave us everything we wanted. I have a ton of respect for this program and that head coach, and we're thankful to get a win.
Great.